So Jake Paul wants to reach out and get a boxing match with Mike Tyson, and we all know Mike Tyson was knocking fools out about 40 to 50 years ago. So my question right now, I got plenty of them, but the one that's burning in my head right now, I'm just gonna throw it out there. What if Jake Paul gets knocked out by Mike Tyson at the age of Mike Tyson right now? I don't know his actual age. I think I heard that he was like 53. I could be wrong. But just imagine if Jake Paul, I think I seen his boxing record was 9-1, and he's been taking on a bunch of retired players, athletes, and all that. And it's been working in his favor because the clout, that's what it's all about. Him and his brother know plenty about how to do the algorithm thing and the clout thing because of their days on YouTube. They know how to work the system and all that. So kudos to them in them regards. Like, they know exactly what they're doing, and kudos to Jake Paul. Not a lot of people, including myself, I'm gonna just throw it out there right now. Not a lot of people would even have the phantom thought of challenging Mike Tyson to a fight, a boxing match. I mean, hey, man, he's like in his 50s or whatever, but I'm pretty sure he could still land some good haymakers on you. But back to the question that I was asking, what if Mike Tyson knocks Jake Paul out? What if he just throws him down and out, What's that gonna mean for both of them? Is Jake Paul, but see, the thing about it is Jake Paul, he's so much younger and he can absorb those hits. The power that Mike Tyson has at this age in his life it's not going to be nowhere near what he had in the 90s and in the 80s, especially the 80s. He was knocking people out within like 2 seconds, if that. He just has to be within arm's range, arm's reach, and it's goodbye night, if you could look him up right here on YouTube or anywhere you watch videos, but just look up Mike Tyson greatest knockouts. This dude was knocking people out hard. Jake Paul, I really haven't been keeping up with him at all because I don't know. I feel like it's always a clout move chase. It's always a clout chaser's move for him to go out and pick and choose his own fights, including this one. It's kind of BS. I'm gonna just throw it out there. But I've asked the question: what if Mike Tyson knocks out Jake Paul? That's gonna be I think that has more of the makings of the bigger shock right there. Mike Tyson winning and knocking Jake Paul out. I think if Jake Paul is to knock out Mike Tyson, I think what would that do for Mike Tyson's reputation? The thoughts, the memories that everybody that saw him growing up. What's that gonna do to him? Because I could flip it to another category, music. With Puff Daddy coming out, Cat Williams exposing that all these famous people from like the 90s and 2000s are like doing behind the scenes like naughty things like XXX rated gay crap, like The Game, anybody that you could think of that you grew up listening to, like Ludacris, doing things that's sacrificing their manholes, hearing about it like a decade, 2 decades later after they were famous, and you were caught up listening to them, like, this is my favorite rapper, this is my favorite actor or whatever, it kind of makes you feel like it makes me feel dejected. I'm ashamed of myself, but at the time I didn't know what's going on. That's kind of what I think is gonna happen if Mike Tyson gets knocked out. You're gonna be like, damn, Mike Tyson really got knocked out. But then can anybody really hold it against him because he's like in his 50s or in his 60s? Like, he's stepping into the ring with somebody that he could call his grandchild. So they always said them old heads, don't mess with them old heads because they got what's that, dad strength, is that what they say? But this dude Mike Tyson is in incredible shape for his age. Remember a few years ago, this dude, he had a full out dad bod, he had a gut pack in there, and now he just looks like he's just ready, like, I don't know. What do you think is gonna ultimately happen? I don't know in this one. And that's crazy to think that I don't know what's gonna happen because Mike Tyson is in his 50s. I can't pick a winner in this one. And Jake Paul is what he looks like. He's in his mid 20s to maybe early 30s. I don't know. But for me to sit here and really go back and forth, like who's gonna win? Jake Paul, he's younger, he might be stronger, he might be faster. But then again, if Mike Tyson lands a blow or two, it could be over. Like that's the thought process I'm going to. But in reality, I think it's gonna be Jake Paul, bro. I hate saying it, but I think Jake Paul's gonna win. I'm not trying to sit here and piss on the memories of Mike Tyson or anything like that, but I just think the youth is gonna prevail in this one because Mike Tyson, can he go the distance? If Jake Paul can move around and keep his distance, Mike Tyson can be in incredible shape all he wants, but to go the distance at this point in his life, I just don't see it happening. I think Jake Paul's probably going to get him. He may not knock him out, though. I don't think he's going to knock him out. He might just win based on the judge's decision, But regardless, welcome back to the boxing world, Mike Tyson. Happy to see you again.